What's going on, everybody? Gabriel Carbo back at it again. NPC the game here in Taiwan. Good day to y'all. Just Becca, how's it going, beloved? Good to see you. Thank you for being there. Yes, man, one of those nostalgic days. One of the many lately. Today's episode is Tarot, A Fool's Journey. Carl Jung. What does Michael McDonald say? What a fool believes. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do-do. It's funny how, like, when you're talking about somebody, I was talking to Shadowback about yesterday. We were playing that Roxy music. Yesterday we were playing. What were we playing? No, not that one. Yeah, man. We were listening to Roxy music yesterday, and it got me to think about the great Zane Matazaki over there from the Mo from Fillmore District, San Francisco, and how he was a great mentor to me. Now I've had many great mentors over the years, and I was talking. The reason why I thought about Zane and Roxy music because that was his favorite band. Zane put me onto a lot of bands that like I'm just understanding why he loved them so much and why so many people love them. Like Roxy music, what's it? Electric Light Orchestra was one of them, right? Um, Steely Dan and Taj Mahal and I was thinking because he named his Zayn named his dog Roxy after the band, beloved dog that passed away that he had since a puppy, and I was thinking about Zayn and how I miss talking to him and stuff. And but I was telling Shadow Buddha and like usually when like I'm so excited to talk to my brother Shadow Buddha. So I'm like I get a little excited as you can see sometimes on the air too, and I was talking about Zane and when he met to me, and then the Shadow he brought up my stepdad Wayne who passed away. So many people pass away. Shit, so it happens, right? We'll be there someday. It's all good though, you know, because really not passing. Just moving on up, right? Zane, what was I gonna call it? I said Zane. Wayne, Wayne and Zane, and he was asking me questions about him. And yeah, man, dude meant a lot to me, man. Meant a lot to me. Just like I'm sure a lot of you guys have loved ones you love. And there's me and Wayne right there with my Yoda shirt on, right? Real one from day one. There's me with Ben, years back. It's like, old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you, right? Can't believe how time flies, man. Time flies when you're having fun, or even when you're just sitting around. I'm listening to all these songs today, like I was listening to "Sitting by the Dock of the Bay, Wasting Time." What do you say? I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. It's like opposite for me. I left my home in Frisco, Headed to the Taiwan Bay. I'm just gonna sit by the dock of the bay. That's what we're doing here. We're sitting by the dock of the bay, not wasting time, hopefully, holding space for each other. That's what it is. What's up, Marilyn? Good to see you. Good to see you. Austin Murphy, legend in the building. He says, I'm blessed to be alive. Absolutely. I love you all. Absolutely. Right back at you, my friend. Hope your days have been good. I'm doing a diamond painting and listening. Yeah, I think I've hit the corner, bro. Sis. Um, Something happened, man. I was listening to that Roxy music and I was dancing. I haven't done that shit in a long time. Sometimes like we get down on ourselves and we ruminate and we ruminate and ruminate, which is good to be introspective, but sometimes you just need to get up and dance and walk around and shit more and let it all hang out, loosen it up. Music is the time travel. That's the gift that my mom and my mentors have given me over the years. Music, man, that's my storytelling. That's something that I'm passing out to this young man, Benjamin, the legacy right there, the music, right? Neil Young. I didn't get him when I was younger. I used to think like, who is this old coot, man, disheveled. But bro, that's a legend, bro. Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you were, for sure. So we're going to look at the fool's journey today. What a fool believes. Da, 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 da. Let me get this. No, why we listen? Come again. We'll do a more complex reading. Let me get this start with that. I wonder what might have been in. So the tarot, the fool's journey, the fool card, the first card, the zero card. That's the first card in the deck, right? I think these tarot cards are important because they're just another way to figure out who you are, what you're dealing with. Only to see once you know who you are, get knowledge of self, you can destroy that shit. Because in the end, you got to let it go. But tarot cards help you figure out in an artistic way what's really going on. Hey, there he is. What's the matter, you? We got the new drop for What's the Matter, you, my friend, my brother.
Last time, you remember, the trustees of What's the Matter You were wondering how to keep their college from going bankrupt.
How about giving an honorary degree to Daddy Warbucks?
You ninny, he's only a make-believe character.
We're real?
Are you real? Are you a person? Are you a person? In my A-list Keith's voice. Are you real? What are you? Are you real? Marilyn, are you real? Are you real? So true. God damn, it's great to have people like you guys here. So let's go with the fool's journey. We start with the tarot card number 1. And all this is it, right? He's going through the deck. He, she, Shim is going through the deck right here. The tarot cards. This is his journey. This is your journey of the self, right? Let's do it.
Welcome to the Fool's Journey. The Fool is us. He's pure potential, and his job is to take a leap of faith. He is you. He is me. He is all of us. He's a new beginning. and his job is to leap into life. Once the fool has leapt, he becomes the magician. The magician is us in physical form.
You see that potentiality right here? The fool. Look at the Pisces, right? In the amoeba of consciousness, in the collective consciousness. Pisces are so great because they can just be chill. I mean, they can just be secure in the fact that they don't have to overpower people because you're the most powerful in a sense without flexing. You're the Godhead, right?
Leap into life.
Before you were here, they call it prenatal consciousness.
Once the fool has leapt, he becomes the magician. The magician is us in physical form as we learn to master life, our inherent gifts, and to make our life the way we want it to be.
There you go, magician, moving stuff around. I can see that under the Aries act.
The emotional realm,
action,
ruled by the suit of cups.
Water, the cups, right? The cups card, the suits.
High priestess represents our connection to ourselves.
Gemini, the way you talk to yourself, that somatic connection of the mind and the body, right there. Mercury going around the sun so quick, just like how your thoughts go to your brain and back and forth. The high priestess. Look at those pomegranates in there. How many of you guys like pomegranates?
First thing we're aware of is our internal world. We exist inside ourselves. She represents our intuition and our conscious mind. She is the fool's constant companion, and this is where he returns in times of turmoil.
Your thoughts, the high priestess. Maybe you're conscious in a sense. Austin Murphy says, you don't move up when you die. There's no evidence of that. The only evidence I have is it's imprinted in my mind going up, right? I know that Jews, when you look at some of their old throne script, when they're talking about God's throne, how Enoch, he descended into heaven. So I can see that. Yeah, for sure. Here we go. I did tarot card reading on the phone for a few days in the 90s until my conscience couldn't take it anymore. Yeah. Because in the end, I think the best tarot card reader is yourself, right? You're in looking at these symbols that hit your archetypes, aka your instincts, and see what speaks to you to help you work through shit.
This is the place where we find our guidance. This is the place where we store our fear as well. She is the keeper of our secrets.
She looks kind of scary, kind of right there in the middle of the pillar, the BJ pillar.
And our authentic selves. She's always there in the background, whether we hear her or not. The fool meets his mother, the Empress.
Taurus, look at that beautiful lush meadow right there. Like the Taurus, Venus. All my Venus archetypes out there. Okay? My snow, definitely. Yeah, Marilyn, I see her right there. The Empress right there. Look at that. All right. I have a picture of Rebecca when she was pregnant. Took those natal photo, prenatal photo shoots when you're pregnant. She was in the meadow like this with the crown of Gaia right there.
This is our connection to another, the first experience we have of warmth and comfort and nurture.
The mother, your first nurse, your first teacher, your first person that lets you know that it's okay, to be comfortable and enjoy the earth and be secure and whatnot, right? So I'm like, yeah, well, maybe not like that, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring it here real quick. Yeah, your first experiences, right? That's why some people, they have a fucked up way of meeting people or interacting because they didn't have a good connection with their mother figure who's supposed to teach them it's okay to be safe. It's okay to be cordial to people and trusting of people.
Our physical body held by another. It is the place from which all things.
It's okay to let people give you affection. It's not love bombing with some of us. This is how we were raised because we had such a great connection to our empress, and we still have a good connection to our empress.
Grow. She is our emotional earth. The emperor. The fool meets
the daddy. Daddy comes in here. Taurus. There you go. Aries right here. The emperor. I think the magician could be Aquarius, right? In a sense, level 1. The emperor, definitely Aries.
Father. He represents separation from the mother, necessary emotional restraint, rules, and structure.
Let you know boundaries, baby. Some of these young men, they don't know boundaries. They let women walk all over them. They let other men walk all over them. They walk all over themselves and don't honor themselves and whatnot, right? The father teaches you to, step away from the mom. Let's go have a little adventure, buddy. Sound like Cage. Let's go have an adventure, buddy, and see what's going on.
The Hierophant.
The Hierophant, the Pope, flow state, right? He likes the Pope, right? The Hierophant, disseminating your knowledge over the masses, right? Look at these men, these disciples, your community, inner circle, doing what you say.
The fool goes to school.
Goes to school. You learn, right?
This is about learning and connection to our culture.
I'm the Hierophant. Sometimes when I take on these readings, these classes, these broadcasts and shows, you call them, right? I always put culture in there because we're learning culture, how to be civilized. Yep, I knew it. You're Sun Libra, Sun Venus. Wow, that's you're at home in that archetype. You look like it. Very beautiful. What's the matter with you? People were calling in desperate, sending $5.99 a minute, hoping for a miraculous info. That most callers were lonely older women who just wanted some man with a nice voice to talk to. Look at what's the matter with you. I did not know that, bro. Wow. See, like, dude, he doesn't even he's not pushy like that, bro. Like, people would try to flex that knowledge. He knows tarot, whatnot, knows people. I love it. Finding something new. That's what you want to do. You want to find out something new. Way to go, man.
That's a good dedication. Way to go.
Yeah, people just want someone to talk to, right? I'm an Aries. I thought I was a Pisces until I was like 12 years old. Figured out I'm an Aries. I wonder if you're on the cusp. We're in the middle towards the end of Pisces right now. We're getting right there. We're in the mix of illusions and magicalness, right? About to go into the Emperor, the Aries. But first, we're checking out the Hierophant.
Traditions, religions, and education. This is what
You're learning.
Where the fool learns the way it's done and what the rules of the outside world are. The Lovers.
Gemini.
This is where the fool learns about connections to others outside the family unit.
This is why Gemini, the Lovers, Gemini, second house. Well, that's my second house, though. Gemini. Your neighbors, right? Neighbors and friends, right? What'd you say? Oh, Oscar Murphy says Andre Nicotina is the greatest Pisces, right? He's a killer whale. That's what he is, right? Yes, March 26th on the cusp. Like my friend Hen Dog. Evil, that's his name.
Choices need to be made about friendships, relationships, morality, and emotional bonding.
The Lovers, right? Friends can be in love platonically.
And what's important around relationships.
What's important, right?
The energetic realm, ruled by the suit of wands.
Before we went from the cups, motion, depth, to wands, this is fire. Matt.
The Chariot. The Fool is like
the Chariot. I've heard Timothy Leary call this card the Libra card. Look how balanced and juxtaposition it is. That's the see Taurus in that. Let's see.
Learning to drive, to apply his will and his determination to the outside world.
The fool's learning to drive, right? He's out there, right? License to drive. A license to drive. The Cancer card, okay. Learning to drive your emotions. The Chariot, love it.
Focus ahead.
Applying your will out to the world. You know, your awareness manifested.
To set goals and to control distractions.
Damn. Meditate on these things if you need that. I need the Chariot. Because you have to be focused on where you're driving. The Lust card, right? Leo, Scorpio. I see those type of things. Strength. Yeah.
The fool learns to
the whore of Babylon with the lust of desire.
Endure.
Look how big she is right there. She's like towering over people. The fool learns to endure hardship, strength.
To apply his will and his determination to his internal world. He learns to stay centered.
Applying determination. Tom Plax, the bodybuilder, weightlifter. Stay focused.
Under stress. And to tolerate and stay strong through discomfort.
Strength card, 8th.
The Hermit.
The Hermit, man. Sagittarius. Learning stuff right there. The Leo card, right. The Strength card. I heard Crowley and Leary, when he was using the Crowley deck, he was saying that's he sees a lot of Scorpio in there too. In terms of the Strength card, they call it the Lust card in the Crowley deck.
The fool is alone for the first time, and he must decide who he really is and what he really feels.
Are you tall like that, Marilyn?
Emotionally unsupported.
So the fool is alone, right? He's gaining strength. He gains strength. He's thinking about who he is, right? Who am I? Knowledge of self. What does he really feel? Right? He's by himself to think about these things. He's he and she are gaining knowledge with that, which is light for that lantern. So when they go out, he has knowledge to give people. The light he's learning in his studio doing alchemy by himself. Transformation.
He must decide what he's going to do now. He has to make his own way and make his own decisions. The Wheel of Fortune.
I always think everything's Scorpio. This is my birthday, November 10th. The Wheel of Fortune. Round and round we go. Spin the wheel, spinning the wheel, making me rich. Making me rich. Making me rich.
I forgot about the beer. You want some? How about some ether?
What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
The fool thought he had it all worked out, but then the world turned and changed around him, and he had to respond instinctively to what was happening around him that was not of his making. And
I don't understand what was going on when I was 19. I was getting those carts in the Safeway parking lot, and I was like, life ain't the way I thought it was going. There's something got to give.
Not within his control. How he responds will decide his fate moving forward.
His response will decide his fate. Shit or get off the pot. Justice. Right?
Justice. The fool
Libra,
knows
I say
his
that.
fate, and that the decisions he makes in life will have consequences.
Yep.
He learns about what's right and what's wrong,
Cause and effect, karma.
what's fair and what's not, and he must deal with it anyway. He learns that no one makes allowances, and he must live with the consequences of his actions, and he must learn to deal with whatever that path turns out to be.
You must deal with the no one will make your own allowances. Yep. Life is what you make it. Talk. He must deal with the results of his choices.
That path
Integrity.
turns out to be mental realm,
The mental realm, swords, right?
ruled by the suit of swords.
Air.
This is where the fool learns to use his mind. The hanged man, having learned that he can't control everything
Pisces, volume 2. The fool cannot control his surroundings, right? Upside down cross.
around him, the fool gives up trying. He has to let go of his
Pinch
own
your love,
agenda, and he learns to think differently.
Fool he can't control it. Yeah, give it up. Right? Just go with it.
And as a result, he learns patience, and he gains new clarity and insight.
Surrender, as Aeolus Cephas would say, one of the mentors. Surrender. Surrender.
Death.
The death card. Ooh, people are spooky. I remember when they were doing tarot readings in my cohort at CIS back in the university, and this woman, she got so freaked out when she got the death card. The homie Jeff was like, "Yes, I love getting the death card. I get to reinvent myself."
This new perspective allows the fool to let go of what he couldn't control. He now understands that things must end, and he must surrender to those endings and allow things to change.
Surrender. Right? A new ending begins a new beginning.
As they always will. Temperance.
We've been talking about this. Angel Gabriel on the land, stability, on the water, emotions, right? Equal with the Aquarian current, mixing the chalices, the elixir of life, right? Mount Kilimanjaro in the background.
Learns that nothing is black and white. There are no absolutes, and that getting the right balance is vital. He learns he must mix.
Nothing is black and white, right? It's a mix. The yin and yang has the gray area where it meets. There are no absolutes. I was killing with the death card when all there was absolutes. Yeah, I was chilling with the death card, 2013. Nothing but absolute. Now, temperance is the only game of town.
Emotion, will, and be able to use his mind in the right measures.
Find the perfect mix of emotion, will, and logic. Sounds like a winning equation. Love under will, within reason.
To get the best result. The devil.
The devil. We saw the devil card when I was in the traffic court back in the Bay. I got a ticket from one of those cameras, and I was sitting there and I was reading Lucid View by Aeolus Cephas. And this was kind of stupid, I think. I was using tarot cards as bookmarks. So my deck would be missing cards, which says a lot during that period of time. My psyche was very fragmented. So yeah, I was looking up at the judge as the devil, and then I saw the bailiff right as the man, and the court stenographer, typist as the woman right there. And they're locked in, but they can leave anytime. The devil card. The devil is the manager of this reality. Everybody's plugged in cybernetically, digitally, on the same path. The devil's the controller. He's just the manager, though. Right? Karens would be like, "Let me see the manager." Yeah, the Capricorn too. We say the devil, Satan. The later corruption of Lucifer, or not Lucifer, later corruption of Satan, right? Right. The devil managing the earth. Here, Capricorn. We have a Capricorn moon right now. Right? The moon is in Capricorn. You guys know that? whatever the moon is, we tend to have that emotion vibe. And those why people who are Capricorns are looking awfully cool today, because they're used to that particular vibe. Yeah. I like the moon in Capricorn. You can sit through and like be nostalgic about like past endeavors, and then thinking about where those past memories can lead you to ambition. Try to be ambitious. That's why Capricorns are so successful. And it's really time I think it's really time during these Capricorn moons to integrate the old memories you have into new ways and modalities where you can take advantage of your ambitious nature. Get after it. Yeah. Capricorn moon for oh shit. This is why you're prominent right now. It's your show today. I already knew it was. Yeah. These are pivotal moments right now. I mean, the old man taking a look at his life reminds me to consider like my legacy and what I want to carve into existence, the fabric of existence, right? Embedded in there. I'm seeing that like all these conscious choices I've been making lately, they're not just sculpting my life, but they're the very essence of who I am becoming, how we are becoming, as a collective in our own unique way. Yeah. We can't forget the Sagittarius, right? Trying to get that alone time. That's why I see the Hermit as a Sag. Definitely. I see them right there, right? You're always sneaking off. Let me hit this. I'll put the link in there. Probably going to be another 20 minutes. Got to go shower and go to teach class. I got last two classes of the week. Creative writing. Yeah. With the high school students. Right. It should be fun. And junior hires. So yeah, links is in the chat. Let's chug along, Miss Marilyn, Miss Rebecca. What's a matter, you and friends? Austin motherfucking Murphy. That shit.
Oh.
The fool wants more.
Complacent, and he's tempted by something that's actually
super
not
fun.
Really serving him, but he doesn't care. He's doing it for himself.
The fool wants more. He becomes complacent and tempted. He's on. Yes. Oh God, Lord, good. This is what I've been doing with the stream in this last month, man. This is fun. It is fun. It's like doing these topics that really mean something to me. Get after it. My ex said I was always trying to get after it. Energizing buddy. Pound Town. I can't imagine spending 12 hours in a day having relations. Oh, that is exhausting. Maybe when you first meet, yeah, but yeah, man, that's something. I gotta get the homie up here. There we go.
I forgot about the beer. You want some? How about some ether?
What?
Never mind.
You want anything, Marilyn?
Hey, I'm good. I was gonna go walk my dog, but I'll stay a few minutes, I guess.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Capricorn,
this sort of stuff.
Capricorn moon right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Aquarius rising, Capricorn moon, and Libra sun.
Wow, that is the motion, will, and reason. That is that, and then some. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my Capricorn moon is in the 12th house of Pisces, so it's tough. It's a tough Capricorn moon. Because Capricorn's supposed to be so grounded and disciplined, and then have Pisces. To be in the house of Pisces is like emotional wreck.
Yeah. But you can flip that though, huh? Just surrender to that placement.
Yeah.
I would think you could make your dreams reality easier.
Yeah, that possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
What is your top three?
My top three: rising Taurus,
Nice,
moon,
lucky.
moon, and Scorpio,
Oh shit.
which is that's debilitating too. It can be
Oh,
debilitating right there,
so
right?
deep. Your emotions are so deep.
You know, dude, that's why like maybe someday people will. Well, all that matters is people who get it. But these streams are an example of that. That's why I love the music. I literally get like transported, and I feel not in a wimpy way.
Right?
I have the feelings. I feel like I have the feelings for all the underdogs and stuff. You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I have Sun in Scorpio too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Based.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. This is
Taurus.
yeah.
Wow.
You know,
Water.
I get that in the panel verse where they go, "I can't believe you did that. You're so mean," or whatever. Like, but God, if you really knew, you know. Like, I'm your best friend. I'm your
Hell
worst
yeah.
enemy.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah,
Scorpio's based. I have a lot
yeah.
of Scorpio energy. My sun is in the 8th house of Scorpio. So
Whoa, Libra in
yeah,
the eighth house.
in
Damn,
Libra in the 8th house. My
deeply
mid
aesthetic.
midheaven is Scorpio.
Oh
Mm,
wow, transformation.
yeah. My Mercury is Scorpio.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, my love planet, my Venus is in the 8th house.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a lot
Yeah.
of Scorpio energy. I feel like I've got one more, but yeah,
Yeah.
I lots of Scorpio. 8th
What?
house is powerful.
Yes, it is. Um, instant karma, instant cause and
Yeah,
effect
yeah,
situations. So in there, yeah,
for sure, for sure.
yeah. I think that's because maybe
Fun.
this is like a to bring it back to Carlos Castaneda, Don Juan. Every moment is a battle of life and death in a sense. So like a warrior sees life.
Oh
That's eighth
yeah,
house,
for
really. That's
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But with the Libra sun, that really helps. I bet to temper for some temperance, right?
Yeah, yeah, it does. It helps the balance.
Uh,
And like Aquarian is very, alien. Like they're very out of the
it is.
box.
I never
So,
understood it until the last couple years, and I'm like, holy shit! It's one of my favorites because that what you said, out the box, alien,
very, yeah.
the source code, geniuses and whatnot.
Right.
A
And
lot
they're
of
also
ways.
royalty, Aquarian rising. Like Aquarius is royal.
Uh huh.
Royal. I can't remember. It's very
Yeah.
high blood, high
High
power.
blood. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The blue blood. Yeah. Yeah. When I think of Aquarius,
And
I think of
nobility.
they got two ways. They can be the hippie commune leader, right?
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
good way, right?
yeah.
Or they can be the neoconservative, almost last dictator,
Yeah,
wanting the best for the people, but they're too authoritarian with that. It looks,
right. That's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Shadow Buddha is an Aquarius rising.
Shout out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know Orthodox guys in Aquarius too. Yeah, there's a lot of Aquarius out here. Tommy Aquarius.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
That's why That's why him and Jack are doing their Leo Aquarius battle all the time. Seems like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Total opposite signs, but still
Yep.
the same. Like
Absolutely.
opposite and the same.
You got
Yeah.
it. You got it. Yeah. So you, as a Libra, you have Aries around you, orbiting around you and
I
stuff.
have an Aries Jupiter.
Okay.
Yes.
Expansion, huh? How you
In the
expand on
in
that?
the third
Yeah.
house.
Communication. Yeah. Thinking.
Yeah. It's not the greatest, I feel like. It's rising though. It is rising.
Uh huh.
So I don't
I
know.
like that though because this is why you came up here. maybe normally if you didn't have that Aries in the third house,
Oh
maybe you
yeah, I
would have
would
been
never.
back
Oh
more.
yeah,
But yeah,
for sure, for
yeah,
sure. Because all
yeah.
my other signs are like, no, 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 no. It's not important, not necessary. Don't do it. But it's like, why not?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Mercury and Scorpio, that's an interesting thing too. What house is that in? You
That's
remember?
in the ninth house, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay.
Yeah, and my
Very deep,
Pluto.
deep philosophical. Deep
Right.
philosopher.
My
Yeah.
Pluto's in Scorpio too in the ninth.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the chills.
Yeah.
It's like every love song's about you.
Right.
Yo,
Definitely, yeah, exactly. For
that's
sure.
amazing.
Now
That's a beautiful thing.
My Mars
Uh,
is in the eighth house, but
oh
it's
my
in
god.
Virgo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. My Mars is in Virgo. In the
Mm.
eighth.
In the eighth
Nasty work.
house. That
Nasty
is
work.
nasty work.
Nasty work.
Man, I like that. He said it.
I
Nasty
can't
work. It is.
believe
That's the only way I could say.
oh,
Virgo. Like Miss the
Virgo.
cleanest house, like Miss OCD,
Oh man.
perfect Vestal version. Not Vestal version, but this like Virgin Maiden, like in the Skid Row, red light district, war zone. What the hell? You're
That's
Virgo. It's like
awesome.
I don't know if you ever seen Schindler's List before.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
the beginning where that little girl with the red balloon, that pure
Oh.
little girl, it's like in the chaos just walking around. That's your Virgo.
Yes.
Poor little thing. Yeah, but that's cool though. That's dude. All these charts. There's never a horrible chart, right? Every chart
Right.
is but easy for me to say or people to say when they're not going through those particular things. But
Yeah,
it's true though.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
true. And my Saturn and Uranus are in
Hmm.
Sagittarius. They're in,
Wow.
yeah, in the
Uh,
11th house.
mm,
Yeah.
in the 11th
So
house. Yeah.
of
Yeah.
yeah, Aquarius, Saturn. Well, in Aquarius, my Saturn, but it's in Sag, and then my other one is just Capricorn. My Neptune's in Capricorn in the 11th, and I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that's it.
I've heard that that's a dynamic high power. I've heard that the Capricorn and Neptune are connected. I like this theory of how the creativity is coming through Neptune, and it gets filtered through people's Capricorn, their discipline, the pure creativity,
Oh,
dreams,
very cool.
and then it gets manifested here from the moon, as you perfectly for you, moon and
Yeah,
Capricorn, and then it gets
yeah.
reflected onto the earth.
Oh, that's very
So
cool. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Nice. What's your
Yeah.
Mars?
Oh my! That's actually my favorite placement. Actually,
Yeah, it's a good
but
placement.
it's Leo in Mars.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Oh
yeah.
my
I
god!
love that shit.
That's
Yeah,
gangster. That's
it is. It
gangster.
is
What
to say the
house?
least.
What house?
Yeah.
Do
Shit.
you
I don't
know?
know. I don't
You don't know
remember. Let
what
me
house
look
it's
real quick.
in? Oh
I can
my
look it up real quick.
goodness.
Yeah.
Leo's Mars. Oh my god, it's the king.
Yeah. Yeah. In Mars, where you get your vitality and whatnot. Let me see.
Yeah.
I want to say. Well, I won't say until I actually look at it. It's in Leo. Fourth house, which is weird.
Oh, Cancer.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of that
Oh,
cancer stuff going on. Mr.
burn.
Nostalgic. It would have been like yeah, it could have been the next Kobe.
Yeah.
Put in the cancer. I'm like a legend in my house,
Oh
my home. I put on shows every night, Maryland here. It's ridiculous. My wife and my son and the dogs are like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
Right?
I think he's Freddie Mercury over here. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hysterical.
Yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
But that's like for me, like that's the most natural I felt as an athlete growing up. I love that stuff, like that thing. I think now I try to transfer it into streaming. That passion.
Yeah.
right there and
Thanks.
whatnot. But the only thing is, I'll just say this. I usually don't do this. Apologize, but I apologize to you and the other listeners because that Mercury and Sagittarius probably could be hard to follow with like me, like what I believe. I'm talking about like what I believe and like all this stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
what,
Oh
bro?
my
Spit
gosh.
it out. Like,
You're
spit it out, man.
Mercury and Sagittarius.
Yeah,
Oh my
that fire.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's hard because
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
yeah,
Tell
Sag
me about it. How do
goes
you
the
see it?
hardest, so hard.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way you speak and the way, oh wow.
Yeah.
What house is it in?
Let me see. Oh, in the seventh house. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I
not
have most
bad
of my
at
planets in the
all.
seventh house. I got Sun in the seventh, Moon in the seventh, Mercury in the seventh, Uranus in the seventh.
So you
Yeah.
can analytically like have receipts and like you can really
Oh,
like bounce stuff better than
yeah.
a lot of people verbally.
Yeah. Right. And it manifests in me constantly clipping things all the time.
Yeah.
I have the ultimate clip channel behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Receipts for everything. Yeah.
It makes sense.
I
I
don't
love
I
that.
don't get mad, I clip.
Hell yeah. Heck
But in the end,
yeah.
that doesn't matter anyway. I'm learning. It does and it doesn't.
I
You see that? You
just
know what I
learned.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. It
yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. I just learned how to screen record recently.
Oh, your life's gonna change now, Marilyn.
Yeah,
It's gonna change,
totally.
bro. It's
Because
like next level.
I have
Yeah.
video recorders and stuff, but it's not like that
Not
simple and like
easy.
that clear. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That changed my life when I learned that simple skill.
Oh, I'm
It's the
sure.
screen recording. It's like I mean, I use my
That's,
phone for everything. I use the InShot app.
mm-hmm.
It's very cool to use for stuff.
Yeah,
But
I think I've had that app. You like
yeah.
it though?
I love it. That's I make all my videos and
Hell yeah.
thumbnails with that stuff. Yeah.
Cool,
People say you need to use the
cool.
computer, but I'm like, this is just so easy. Right?
Oh man, I could take the craziest clips. I went to school for film and TV.
Wow.
In high school, I majored in it for all 4 years. So I went to an art school, and you had to audition to get in.
Uh-huh.
And I was so good at editing. Oh, so good at it. So good. So I know I'd be good at it if I sat down and did it. I'd be killer. I was the best in my class.
Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna ask you. You just answered my question. I was gonna say, what's your medium? Because I know with that Libra stellium and all that stuff, like you have an Aquarius. Yeah. So is it film video?
I'm not. I don't know. They kind of like drained me and took it took it all out of me. So I
The
didn't
passion
pursue
out there.
it. Yeah, I ended up going to college for massage therapy and
Oh,
getting my
okay.
diploma with that and everything. And even that, I was like, oh God, this is. So I'm not really big on what I want to do or an artist. It's more humanitarian. It's more like, okay, make sure everyone else is good and taken care of and the world works a little bit better, like more properly, and then I can come back and work on myself and innovate. So I'm not really big on expressing myself artistically. Yeah.
That's very responsible of you.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had that feeling too, because I used to stream all about astrology before YouTube, like on the vlog talk and all that stuff, making videos before videos and streaming was a thing. But I'm like, I can't do this anymore because I don't want to be misleading people because I'm trying to figure it out myself. And I just started to deal with the people that was around me a little bit more. And yeah. That was very fulfilling. Yeah.
Yeah. What made you stop? Just because you just got tired of it?
I got tired of it. Yeah. I guess under the Scorpio Act, I want to be good at something before I show it to people.
Right.
Like how I feel it's good,
Yeah.
And then one of my mentors, Ali, he said he's like, you're never gonna get. Just don't feel bad about not mastering things or whatever. Just show it. But I don't know. I'll tell you, this is exclusive. I'm ready to switch up on things. So career and everything. I'm
Oh,
just about ready
wow.
to do that, man. But figuring some things out first, though. I think
Oh,
this is why I did the
wow.
stream. You know, it's
Hell yeah.
like the
Cool.
fool's journey.
That's
Where I'm at.
awesome. It's
Yeah.
good content for sure.
Thank
A lot
you.
of people don't know anything about it. You know, they
Hmm.
think it's all witchcraft and
Yeah.
superstitious, and we're real close to the ortho, bros
Right.
like circles.
Yes.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, if they could just see a glimpse of it and not be so, I think it's fear that drives them. They give too much power away to like nothing really.
Uh huh.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's true. It's a
informative.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then probably they would realize some of the stuff they love so much it's influenced by these things. The people they look up to are
for
probably,
sure.
doing this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel like the elites and everything, they don't even, believe in science. I believe they're all like, you either read you if you can read the stars and if you can read the plants, you're good. Like
Yeah.
you know
You know what's
everything.
up.
You know
Yeah.
what's up. Right.
Yeah.
Like science
Yeah.
is very pseudo. That the stuff we learn.
Right. You
Yeah.
start to become a real human when you realize like the stars above you are actually inside you, and vice versa.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah,
It's
this
the
is when
whole
it starts.
universe. You can
Yeah.
read tell the future, you can all sorts of stuff. See what's going on, energetically. So much you can get out of reading the
Hmm.
stars.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh, yeah. How's the dog?
Yeah, he's good. I need to walk him still. I
Yeah.
should go. But
Maybe hold on.
what?
We got 4 minutes. So hold on this thing real quick. Real
Okay,
quick.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We can ask a
Cool.
question.
I wanted to know your Venus. That was my last question. And Jupiter.
Okay. Jupiter. I got Jupiter and Cancer.
Oh my God.
So
Oh,
these cathartic emotional moments, Gabriel.
yeah.
And wait, Jupiter in the third house.
In the
Yeah,
third
Cancer in the third house. Yeah. And then
Gemini. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
It,
That's cool.
yeah, I like that. And then Venus and Scorpio in the sixth house. There's that Virgo shit.
Scorpio?
Yeah, Venus and Scorpio in the sixth house.
In the sixth house.
Yeah,
Oh my
you gotta clean
goodness.
that up. That's why I'm not a total debauchery artist.
Oh,
I got it in me, but
shit.
I try to clean it up, make it
That's gotta
manageable.
be a struggle. That's gotta
Yeah,
be a struggle.
yeah,
Holy shit. Scorpio in
yeah.
the sixth house.
It's like I'll go to the Diddy party. I'll just stand on the wall.
You are a
Uh,
bad damn pajama for sure.
see.
You
Oh yeah, they don't even know. Yeah, you don't even.
yeah, you're
You'll see it
special.
more.
That's
This is it.
cool.
This is it. Like I want to be here, but I want to come. I'm at the Diddy party. I want to be in the meadow of the sunflowers. But yeah, that's not the case, really. Right? You don't get what you want all the time. You get what you need.
Oh
Yeah. This
man.
is the places where I hang out.
So true. Right?
Yeah.
Nice. Right.
but sooner or later it's like this and it's fun though. Yeah,
Oh,
it's fun.
how
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
That's really
yeah.
cool.
I'm glad you get it. You get
Oh, I
it.
so get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
I would have never, I don't know. It's an energetic thing, but you could just know things about people by,
Hmm.
knowing. It's very cool.
Yeah, the intuitive nature of you that comes out in the with the rising of Aquarius, like you're plugged in. You're probably
Hmm.
getting downloads in the way you
Oh,
do
yeah,
things. Your Libra ways, because
for
I think of
sure.
Libra, it's putting the cherry on top of things. The aesthetics. They take
Uh-huh.
what's already here and they make it beautiful, even more
Heck
the
yeah.
beautifulest, right? But
Yes.
but you're doing it in a cool Aquarian alien way. I love it.
Yeah.
Avant-garde. That's what we call. That's the word.
Oh,
Avant-garde. Yeah.
based.
This is
Based.
super based. Yeah.
Super based.
He's trapped in his own mind by his own desires, and he can't see the truth. The Tower.
Is that a Cancer card?
Revelation.
The Tower?
The Tower?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm usually going through Timothy Leary's version, the Book of Life, or he takes the Crowley deck, and I think it's where he resonated with that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I
The
feel
Tower.
like Cancer is more the Moon card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And-
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
and the Chariot. I can't remember
Tower.
the Tower for some reason.
Tower is wild though, man. I had a dream like this. So I wasn't thrown out the window, but the house was definitely collapsing down a mountain a week ago. Yeah,
Right.
I was okay with it though. I think I had no choice.
Yeah, and then people whenever they pull that card, they're like, "No, this is good. This is great news." Just like just like the death card. It's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Tower."
No, it's bad, but you can make it good. It's all good. Yeah,
right.
You want to sugarcoat everything, right?
Yeah. This is a great card. Something's gonna change. It has to.
look at what we're doing. Look at what's the man he was catching up. He said these two are cracking up about Schindler's List. He's like laughing. Hey man, you gotta make lemonade. Right? You gotta make lemonade out of it. See, I love that movie too because the emotional depth, the emotional just like
Scorpio.
Oh man, that's
totally
I love that movie. Yeah, which is weird, but not weird. You see,
very
right?
Taboo.
Yeah,
energy.
Very taboo, right? And then the funny thing is, I can understand the Ralph Fiennes character, the Nazi guard. But then again, it's horrible. But hey, I mean, he was doing what he was trying to come up in status and whatnot.
Yeah.
The illusion that the fool was living in is shattered into a million pieces, and he can now see the truth he needs to see.
See it.
What he believed to be true has now proved false. Now he doesn't know what to think or what to believe anymore.
It's like me and you, and I thought like Marilyn was just a pretty face, but now she's like blowing my mind with this crazy interpretations and shit. This is like next level. What am I gonna do?
Oh my god!
And now he doesn't
I know some
what
stuff
to
now.
I see.
What to believe anymore. The experience realm, ruled by the suit of Pentacles.
Pentacles is Earth, right?
The star. Experiencing
that's an Aquarian card.
The star for sure.
Star, yeah.
Look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, very Aquarian.
Do you see though? Like, I love the resonance of how like the Temperance is kind of like level 1, and this is like the next level of that. It's a very similar symbology.
Right.
The foot in the water, and then yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. You also people always get the Aquarian card. They think the Aquarian is a water card.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's air.
But then again, kind of like Spock and Data, like it is very emotionally in tuned because they want to learn emotion. So in a lot of ways, they're more true to emotion than people who are heavily emotes and whatnot. I think.
Right, they bear the water. Water
Yes.
bears. So emotion carriers.
Mm-hmm.
The fool's world came tumbling down. So now he returns to the high priestess, his connection to himself and his higher power. He must trust his authentic self and his connection to the beyond to light his way forward. He must be able to trust himself to see that all is not lost, and he will find his way.
Trusting, yeah, man. Well, some of my Aquarius friends, that's the issue with them. Trust you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. My son's in Aquarius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With a Cancer rising and a Capricorn moon, just like me.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Wow.
It's rough.
Mr. Stoicism.
Oh yeah, all day. For sure.
With the intense emotion. Where does he have Scorpio? He has to have some interesting Scorpio placement somewhere.
Oh man, I have to look at his chart again. I can't remember.
Okay.
The moon.
There's definitely Cancer.
Definitely.
Fear. The fool has accumulated trauma from his experience with the tower. This has become lodged in his subconscious, and now he must, using the experience of trust, be able to experience, tolerate, and move through his fear.
It's like me with the Scorpio, all the Scorpio energy, like seeing death and sickness growing up and weird shit, and like thinking like that's gonna happen to me. Oh, that's happening to me just when I get some adversity. When in fact, it's like I've been imprinted with that, but I need to move through that and use that as like hints of like maybe I'm not going to succumb to the way those people did, but I can take those as little hints, like to get better and don't, you know what I mean?
To move in the right direction. So true.
Right. Yeah. Instead of being paralyzed with fear.
Right. And I can't understand a lot of Cancer or Pisces energy. I don't feel like I don't have much of it in my chart, but I understand the water of Scorpio for sure.
Yeah. What do you think makes it different? The Scorpio and the Pisces. I mean, in the Pisces and the Cancer from Scorpio.
Well, the Cancer is a lot younger astrology. So it's just, so it's like a young kid, maybe six or seven, maybe a little older, 8 or something. It's more of a childlike. It's very immature in its emotion, sort of, in the way it interprets life and handles things. Scorpio is a lot older. They're more like 40s.
It's middle age for sure.
Right, or just older. So it's a lot different. And then Pisces is like on a different planet. They have ascended. They are no longer with us. They are water. We are air.
Yeah.
They're like old people.
Old souls, yeah.
Yeah.
They're so old, they're young. They're amoebas. I look at them sometimes as the amoeba consciousness.
For sure.
Yeah. Floating in the ethers and celestial or whatever. This is like what you said about look at even my hairline was middle aged back then. Look. Oh wait, you can't see. Hold on, let me see. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's middle aged. I was middle aged at 7 years old or 6 years old. Yeah. But that's such a good take on that. Yeah, I think that Pisces are interesting too because they are very ephemeral in the sense that, like, when they're with you, magical and amazing. But when they're not around, I actually don't even think about them most of the time. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man, my mom's a Pisces. Like, they can make your dreams come true. Anything you think they can make it come true. But they're also like they're straight chaos, man. They
can be the worst of the worst.
They're worst of the worst.
The worst of the worst.
Just addiction and this and that. They just got it all going on.
But when they got it, look at that Erica Badu archetype. Woo.
Yep.
And I say that from afar. But when I say that from afar, though, she's a lot to handle. But like for the collective consciousness, she is amazing. She's amazing. Yeah. We got 1 minute left, 2 minutes left.
Oh yeah, the sun is like a Leo card.
Leo card, definitely, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love sunflowers. Reminds me of my grandpa used to grow those all the time in the front there.
Oh
yeah. Look at that. So that Leo, huh? Right there. This child right there on the horse.
Yeah. Having built trust in him.
What do you think about the Leo? Leo on the horse. Let me see. That was her voice. Let me see.
Himself, and having encountered and overcome his fears, the fool now experiences true joy. He can see the world in clear sight. He is, in fact, enlightened. He's free, full of energy. We cannot experience real joy with the shadow of fear in the way.
And I'm getting I don't with timelines on things per se, and I don't it's kind of weird for me to say enlightened, but I definitely see this coming very soon. And there's a glimpse of it today, and I appreciate you being here, this experiencing joy, and this kind of being myself. That's Leo, right? Like expressing your your joy. Um, yeah, it's like next level when you can do that type of stuff. Yeah.
Without that shadow, though, the fool is free.
Fool is free.
Judgment.
Judgment.
Experience itself.
Angel Gabriel waking up the dead, the deaf, dumb, and blind.
The fool has experienced life and has learnt some difficult lessons. He has, as a result, though, become wise. The sun gave him true clarity as to what was most important to him, and now he has sound judgment, and he's able to move forward to achieve his heart's desire. The world, experiencing success.
I gotta see that real quick.
The sun is free self. The fool has experienced life and has learnt some difficult lessons. He has, as a result, though, become wise. The sun gave him true clarity as to what was most important to him, and now he has sound judgment, and he's able to move forward to achieve his heart's desire.
Such a good feeling and place to be.
The world.
The world, huh?
Experiencing success. The fool has become a fully fledged magician, able to manifest and make real what he always dreamed of doing, and has therefore created an abundant, rich, and joyful life for himself. He is now a master. I hope you've enjoyed the Fool's Journey. It's a journey that we all make. Check in and see what rings true for you in that journey. And I look forward to meeting you in the next few lessons.
Beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Marilyn. You are a master at this thing. Oh man, I can't even put my finger on it, but like you're perfect timing. That was a gift. You coming up today, and I hope you have a good walk, my friend. Let me see. Oh yeah. Before we go, what up, Shadow Buddha? I saw you in the Discord a second. Wiccan, yeah, in the building. Like, share. Thank you so much. Like, share. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, grow. Okay, we'll keep the content coming. Your support means everything. Yeah, and thank you for that, Wiccan, and shout out. Hey, healing towards Markella. We love you, Markella. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Take your time. Heal up. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. Becca went out to eat. I wonder how your painting showed up. Send me it when you're done. I want to see what it looks like. A picture, Becca, when you have time. Right? I want to see that. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you, Wiccan, for being here. Shout out. Let's see this. Carl Jung. Where's Shadow Buddha stuff right here? I think I sent it to him yesterday. The way things go, and give you the number that you can't hide. I overcome the blow. I learned to take it well. Becca's about to go to class. I think Ben's still sleeping. About to go to class myself. Yeah, here we go. A Jungian. Yeah. Took me a while to get it to come back on. Oh, your phone died? Yeah. Last thing I'm getting this new one. I was like, I was reading the I don't know if you saw that. I was reading you can go back and listen. I was reading the what card was it? The judgment card, and It was like getting rid of the shadow, so the joy can come. You can experience and joy. You have achieved enlightenment, and I was basically saying I don't know about all that enlightenment stuff, and I see the world card happening where I can really, enjoy the successes and whatnot. But the most important thing for me is experiencing joy, and I definitely got a glimpse of that. And I thank you so much, Marilyn. Man, I love what you did today, and I love you, and I appreciate you coming up here. My friend, and yeah, that was amazing. Perfect timing. That was lit. Let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick, Marilyn and folks, and what's the matter, you and Wiccan and everybody else. So a Jungian look. Let me boost up the. Wait. A Jungian look at tarot. So the fool's journey model of the tarot follows the fool number 0 on a journey of the discovery and enlightenment. As he meets each arcane and takes some of its wisdom. Each one we get wisdom. All these mentors, right? The cards. Based on the numerology of the tarot, there are 5 stages of 5 cards, each representing the 4 mundane elements. And the quintessential transformation, lapis, that Jung writes so much about and represents our ability to transform ourselves to higher states of consciousness. This is cool. I like some of these comments right here. I appreciate that, Marilyn. I love you too. You are amazing. Never forget that. Yeah, we all love Marilyn. She's great, man. Fucking brilliant. Making my fucking gear right now. What's the matter with you? All these, you guys are great. So this is interesting. Tarot has allowed me to make some excellent decisions, not because of the art of it, but because of some fun system. It's a fun system. It is. That's important. We were having fucking fun right now. I consider it's on force right now. We were having fucking fun, right? I consider it to be a conduit through which information arises. Yes. The connection is most important, and the telephone is the telephone. Can you expand on the ego a bit? How do you envision the progression? I'm just wondering how it translates to psychology. Also, the term Jungian has become collective with its rather iconic thing. So, on the path of the ego, or more specially, the ego development of the child, the first 4 cards represent the earthly and heavenly parents. Okay, dual parental guidance is something most heroes typically have. It represents we come from the maternal, however, also have a spiritual side. That's the father, right? From the material, the mother, and then we have the spiritual, the father. The last is lapis. Lapepo is the first teacher the child encounters, with Jung writes about as an ego consciousness arising experience. The child has to learn to become conscious. That's what is expected in school. Be conscious, learn how to focus. Children gradually learn that they are not in one big family, but they are this child from this family. This child begins to differentiate the world in different ways than before, when there were only parents and servants and children, and perhaps also dogs and cats and cows. This becoming conscious is an evaluation from below to above. But at the same time, this ego brings about danger. The danger of splitting appears. Right, because all they knew before, like Adam and Eve, is the oneness. One without a second. Well, that's actually from Carl Jung, Children's Dreams, pages 130 to 131. I'm about to say, like, this guy is dropping knowledge. But that was what he was saying. Yeah, appreciate you, man. This is fun. You are amazing. Super amazing. Where in the diagram would you draw a line to distinguish the first and the second half of life? Dante's stages of life are all contained within the second path, the path of the everyman, Adolescence begins with getting married, the lovers, right? And that just could be, your, true like love. Young adults with the career. The word career is derived from the word chariot. Ooh. And then Marilyn said the cancer. That was the cancer card, right? And mature adulthood, who engages in community life, justice. And finally, the old stage of the hermit. Wow. Most people never progress beyond that. Right. They don't. Right. I'm retired. That's it. Then they die, literally. The path of the hero is not taken by everyone because it's very difficult to get off the wheel of fortune, as famous as MLVF famously wrote about. Oh, yeah, you get stuck on the grind, right? The wheel of fortune, the wheel of karma. Most people never progress beyond that. The path of the hero is not taken by anyone because it's very difficult to get off the wheel of fortune. Okay. In the Middle Ages, fortune had a wheel, a kind of roulette wheel, which expressed a reckless working of blind faith upon men who are simply caught in their unconsciousness. Marie-Louise von Franz's interpretation of fairy tales, page 156. Unconsciousness, right? I'm telling you, Marilyn was saying it. We were saying it about like some of your ortho guys, for example. You're scared of yourself. Right? Look, check out these tools. See what happens. Knowledge of self, so you can break down the self and move beyond. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Right? Almost no one realizes the path of this stage, including most so-called sages, because they fail at the stage of El Diablo and succumb to their own hubris or their own fears. This is really good questions and answer. Is this why we're enamored by the hero on the big screen? Yes, we do not want to lose our hand-earned comfort, but our comfort, like the career, all that. But our lives are also built a certain way where conformity is forced upon us by the social engineers. How would a hero emerge without being punished or pushed? A Freudian slip, punished. And almost no one realizes the path of the sage, including most so-called sages, because they fail at the stage of the devil and succumb to their own hubris or their own fears. In this stage you're talking about, now in the tarot, there is a hermaphrodite figure called the devil, El Diablo. That would be in an alchemy, the gold. In other words, such an attempt as the union of opposites appears to the Christian mentality as devilish, something evil which is not allowed, something belonging to black magic. Reminds me of the bafflement. The unification of opposites, 2026. NPC the game, at NPC the game, surfing the apocalypse. Visions, notes of this seminary given in 1930 to 1935 by Carl Jung. Yes, the devil is the final card, the quintessence on the path of the hero. I think we can get through all this right here. What do you guys think? Marilyn says you can get to the Father through the Son. You can't be a father without being a son first. Right. You have to recognize the fact that you were a son. Right? You were a son at one point. This is why this is important to me. Help me with my meditation. In order to be a father, you have to be a son. Yeah. It's a very cool interpretation, right? It's adding, and then you guys are adding on. Appreciate it. I have to walk my dog, cook, but thank you so much. I have to watch the end when I get back. Wealth of interesting stuff. Yes. Have a good walk and walking meditation, right? And I appreciate your builds. It's really good stuff. I'm sure your walk is going to be off the chain while being on a leash. Check this out, Marilyn. Let's see. Here we go. Wouldn't the hermit be on the path of the sage? In the classic hero myth, the hero always encounters a wise old man. That is what the hermit is representing. On the path of the sage, the hero is now becoming a sage himself. On the path of the sage, the hero is now becoming a sage himself. One more time. On the path of a stage, the hero is now becoming a sage himself. No, somebody said. You must begin as the fool. Empty your mind. Approach the tarot with no preconceived ideas at all. Only then you'll be ready to learn from it. Good advice. Funny enough, I've just started reading Tarot and Alchemy, Archetypal Journey, The Jungian Path from Darkness to Light by Sally Nicholas. Very interesting so far. That's an okay introduction to the basic theme of the Fool's Journey, but she largely ignores the numerology and thus ends up dividing the major arcana into 3 rows of 7 cards. And because of this, she misses important connections. Numbers represent archetypes as much as pretty pictures do. Numbers represent archetypes as much as, yeah. Mm-hmm. Joseph Campbell also wrote a book about the tarot. Wow, I didn't know that. But divides the major arcana into 4 rows for no reason and then makes some rather dubious associations based on that ordering. Jung said that numbers are the most primitive of all archetypes. Further, he was convinced that all archetypes are based on numbers. Yes, numerology. Gary, the number guy, and myself are bringing it back. Absolutely. Many can easily see the major arcana are representing archetypes. The number of each arcana is also incredibly important in understanding that archetype. The moon is 18, and his number tells us so many things about it, that it's about rebirth, 3. That represents a gateway to a new understanding. 6 plus 6, 6 plus 6 plus 6 are all gateways, crossroads, etc. Another reference for this interpretive system would be Robert Place's The Tarot, History, Symbology, and Divination. Palace urges compellingly that the 22 trump cards depicted here follow the pattern of a triumphant parade, which is well asserted in the Renaissance and medieval Italy. It is also in ancient Rome. In the Trumple Parade, costumes of every level of society, from beggar to king, are presented, each higher status and more beautiful than the last. In the tarot, the earthly ministry is regulated to the earliest stage, as it's about spiritual development. Pallas also puts this into context of Renaissance Neoplatonism, and the idea of ascent to the planetary spheres, particularly in the writing of Pico della Mirandola. Pallas places himself, the authors, there you go, alchemical tarot. There's a complex set of, tarot. Yes, there are many attempted ways of looking at the tarot. People also apply astrology to it, or they apply the Kabbalah, which is very tempting, but because of the 22 connections between the Seraphat, even if the traditional descriptions do not match the tarot quite right, they just use their own raw intuition. The posted pictures using the numerology of the tarot alone, looking at it from a Jungian framework of individuation, without trying to shoehorn it into Kabbalah or astrology or other systems, although they may inspire certain aspects of the arcana. All right. What else is the last thing he says? Or something good right here. I never consulted tarot. Why bother when you do have dreams which always tell you the truth about your inner situation? So it can be used to dig down a little deeper. Jung used other divination methods such as I Ching and astrology. But for whatever reason, he unfortunately heartily glanced at the tarot and its uses. Under certain conditions, it's possible to experiment with archetypes, as my astrological experiment has shown. As a matter of fact, we've begun such experiments at the C.G. Jung Institute in Zurich, using the historically known intuitive synchronistic methods, astrology, geomancy, tarot cards, and the I Ching. But we had too few coworkers and too little means, so we could not go on. We had to stop. This chart actually is okay. This is cool. All right. I'm getting geeking out on that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can go on for days. The Fool's Journey. The Fool's Journey has taken us to this point where this fool is going to have to play this back and listen at I don't know. I'm going to bring some joy. Thank you for bringing me joy today, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I didn't even use my fire thumbnail. Check that out. You like? Do you like? Tarot Volume 1. Yeah. Let's fly out of here. So I appreciate everybody for coming by, especially Marilyn. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Oh, I just play. Yeah, I just play it from the channel. We dropped the video today from the great Jim Croce. I thought it was something that y'all would like. Talk to you soon.